Dames en here, die akademiese prosesie sal binnekort inbeweeg. U word versoek om asseblief op te staan.
Bomma le bontate, molokoloko wa diruteri o tla tsena mo nakong e kopana. Le kgopelwa ho ema. Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will enter shortly. You're kindly requested to stand.
By the power vested in me, I constitute this assembly as a legal congregation of the University of Pretoria. During this assembly, degrees with all the associated rights and privileges will be conferred on the candidates whose names appear in the program. You may please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you to please join us in silent prayer or meditation to give thanks for the achievements of our students. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege for me to welcome you to the University of Pretoria this afternoon. Our graduation ceremonies are the highlight, perhaps I should rather say, highlight of the university's annual calendar. The graduates we produce are the ultimate measure of the quality of the academic programs we offer. They are also the primary way in which the university impacts the world. This is very important to us because being known for making a difference locally and globally is part of what drives the vision we have for the University of Pretoria. I wish to welcome our Registrar, Professor Schlemmer, the Acting Dean of the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences, Professor Vinesh Maharaj, the Deputy Dean, Professor Paulette Bloomer, and the Acting Deputy Dean for Research, Professor Gwebi Diodo. A warm welcome also to the chairpersons of schools, heads of academic departments, supervisors, lecturers, and the representative of the Student Representative Council, Ms. Winnie Paleng. Welcome to you. Today, we will be conferring 305 degrees in the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences, specifically for programs in the departments of Zoology and Entomology, including the BSc Ecology, as well as all the BSc Human Physiology programs. 7 of the degrees that we will award today are doctoral degrees, one of which is jointly with the University of Ghent in Belgium, showing and demonstrating University of Pretoria's international footprint. A heartfelt word of welcome to all our graduating students. Our Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences here at the University of Pretoria is the largest of its kind in Africa. The faculty consists of 13 departments specializing in programs in the biological, mathematical, physical, as well as agricultural and food sciences. The broad range of disciplines offered by the faculty, as well as the groundbreaking research conducted by the internationally acclaimed institutes, centers, and units that are aligned to the faculty, allow it to tackle interdisciplinary societal problems by finding solutions to complex issues in modern society, such as sustainability of food production and food security. The faculty's excellence is embodied by its academic staff, many of whom are internationally highly regarded and cited. More than 200 of the faculty staff members have been rated by the National Research Foundation, the NRF, as experts in their field. 7 of these are A-rated, meaning that they are internationally leading researchers. Furthermore, 5 professors from the natural agricultural sciences have been named in the 2025 Clarivate highly cited researchers in the world. This list identifies scientists whose publications rank among the top 1% most cited internationally, reflecting sustained influence and leadership in their fields. The Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences has cemented its position as a powerhouse of women in science, with 3 exceptional researchers earning recognition at the 2025 Women in Science Awards. The contributions these exceptional women researchers were recognized for include work on food literacy among Generation Alpha and the study of medical plant science at the intersection of indigenous knowledge and cutting-edge research. These accolades highlight not just individual brilliance, but the faculty's commitment to nurturing diverse talent across multiple disciplines. 3 researchers from the faculty have recently been elected to the South African Academy of Science. The South African Academy of Science is the official National Academy of Science of South Africa and represents the country in an international community of science academies. The university's performance in various international university rankings is one indication of our competitive position in the global university landscape. In the 2026 QS World University Rankings by subject, for example, the university was ranked globally for 20 subject areas. Agriculture and forestry was recognized as one of the university's top-tier disciplines, for which it was ranked in the top 150 in the world. For life sciences and medicine, UP was ranked number 318 in the world, and for biological sciences was ranked in the 351 band, keeping in mind that more than 1,900 institutions participated in these rankings. The groundbreaking work by researchers in the faculty is highlighted in the latest edition of re.search. So if you look at our website, you'll see our publication called re.search, re.search. The university's magazine showcasing the latest research UP scholars are working on. The theme of this edition of re.search is One Health, an integrated framework recognizing that human, animal, and environmental health are inseparable, and that addressing them together is not optional, but essential, for instance, to anticipate and mitigate health threats, protect ecosystems, secure food systems, and build resilience for the future. Projects from the Faculty of Natural Agricultural Sciences that featured include an investigation into the silent threat of antimicrobial resistance, that is when bacteria become resistant to antibiotics. A study on the different factors impacting the occurrence of snake bites, something that affects sectors as wide-ranging as agriculture, conservation, tourism, and human health, and research that pairs traditional survey methods with modern analytical tools to determine not only how whales are left in our oceans, but also how well they are living. To our message to our students graduating today, I hope these examples inspire you to consider the many ways in which you too can use your degree from the University of Pretoria to make a difference to the world we live in and the future we create for subsequent generations. I thought it fitting to read you a quote from David Attenborough, a living icon of nature conservation, who still inspires us today at the golden age of 100. He is reported to have said, and I quote, "Very few species have survived unchanged. There's one called lingula, which is a very little shellfish that has survived for something like 500 million years. But it survived by being unobtrusive and doing nothing. And you can't accuse human beings of that," close quote. He also said, thankfully, that we cannot do nothing, and I quote, "I don't think we are going to become extinct. We are very clever and extremely resourceful, and we will find ways of preserving ourselves. Of that, I'm sure. But whatever our lives will be as rich as they are now is another question," close quote. I would like to encourage you, when you leave here today, to keep evolving and keep striving to make a positive change that will make our lives richer tomorrow than they are today. Congratulations to each one of you, and as we say at University of Pretoria, make today matter and make every day in the future matter. We wish you well in your future endeavors, and we hope you continue keeping in contact with your university, the University of Pretoria. Thank you very much. I now request the Dean to introduce to me the candidates present whose names appear in the program.
Mr. Vice Principal, the supervisors will now introduce the doctoral candidates.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Mr. Bruce Crossy, who has complied with the requirements for the degree of Philosophy Doctor with a thesis entitled Wildlife Tourism in Southern Africa, Effects of the Observers and the Observed, prepared under my supervision and with Professor Elizabeth Pina as co-supervisor. In his thesis, the candidate developed an interdisciplinary framework to examine how wildlife tourism influences both visitor experience and wildlife welfare by integrating socio-physiological analysis of tourist decision-making with innovative measures of human psychophysiological responses and endocrine indicators of stress in wildlife. His thesis provides a new insight into the wildlife tourism interface. The candidate demonstrated that tourists' motivations, perceptions of wildlife disturbance, and photographic intentions shape participation in wildlife viewing activities. The work also introduced electrodermal activity as a novel tool to quantify tourists' real-time engagement during wildlife encounters. Quantification of fecal glucocorticoid metabolites revealed species-specific stress responses linked to ecological and tourist-related pressures, informing evidence-based wildlife tourism management. Together, this work provides evidence-based guidance for managing wildlife tourism that supports both meaningful visitor experiences and the physiological welfare of wildlife. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Johannes Christoffel Joubert, who has complied with the requirements for the degree of Philosophia Doctor with a thesis titled Chemical Ecology of Coniferous Species II, prepared under my supervision with Professors Hurley and Allison as co-supervisors. In this thesis, the candidate developed novel approaches to examine the biochemical and ecological mechanisms shaping interactions among the eucalyptus snout beetle, its biocontrol agent, the egg parasitoid Anaphis nitans, and eucalyptus trees. The body of work presented in this thesis shows that weevil feeding is driven by chemical variation within eucalyptus leaves, with susceptibility linked to leaf surface composition, sugars, and essential oils. Egg deposition by the insect induces major metabolic shifts in leaves to become more palatable, which enhance weevil survival and trigger volatile emissions that attract the egg parasitoid. However, breeding for growth and stress tolerance has unintentionally enhanced leaf palatability while reducing the tree's defense responses. These findings reveal trade-offs between productivity and pest resistance in eucalyptus and identify key metabolites that can support the development of more resilient trees. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Maxwell Kibble, who has complied with the requirements for the degree Philosophiae Doctor with a thesis titled Diversity and Agroecology of Thrips, Thysanoptera in the Liverpool region of Limpopo Province, South Africa, prepared under the supervision of Professor Chris Weldon and Professor Catherine Soul as co-supervisor. In his thesis, the candidate evaluated the diversity of thrips, Thysanoptera, the damage they caused, the environmental variables associated with high levels of thrips infestation in an important South African avocado and macadamia production region. By integrating morphological and molecular data, they demonstrated that two thrips species, Scatothrips orotii and Thrips tenellus, were responsible for damaging both crops, and that both pests show high levels of genetic variation but limited dispersal capacity. Hass avocados and macadamia cultivars 695 and A4 were the least prone to thrips damage. Using spatial analysis and random forest machine learning techniques, the candidate found that S. aurantii was the most abundant at low altitudes and warmer temperatures and less rainfall, and when plants produced flowers, young fruit, and new flush. The candidate's findings are vital for the developing targeted sustainable pest management programs to protect avocado and macadamia production from thrips. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Refilwe Victor Modiba, who has complied with the requirements for the degree Philosophiae Doctor with a thesis titled Foraging Dynamics, Genetics and Cuticle Hydrocarbon Profiles of Megaponera anaris, prepared under my supervision and with Professor Christian Perk as co-supervisor. In this thesis, the candidate presented a novel temporal dynamic of the Megaponera or the metabolic ant scouting behavior. The results revealed that the species saw plasticity in its scouting behavior according to local environmental conditions while maintaining an inherent turnover in scouting. By observing scouting and termite rates of this species over 4 years, the results showed a generally similar foraging time across habitats, thereby making this species suitable for studying the evolution of optimized foraging and the biocontrol of termite pest. The study was the first to identify the cuticle hydrocarbons of the South African population and to examine their population dynamics at a large spatial scale. The study revealed that Emanalis queens are obligately polyandrous, mating with up to 4 males. This finding is important for understanding gene dispersal within and between ant colonies. The candidate for the first time reported the population assignment of Emanalis, thereby revealing the species dispersal direction. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Popi Netununda, who has complied with the requirements for the degree Philosophy Doctor with a thesis titled Management of Spodoptera frugiperda on Z maize in irrigation schemes in Limpopo Province, South Africa, prepared under my supervision and with Dr. Makura and Professor Slippers as co-supervisors. In this thesis, the candidate investigated insect pest challenges and integrated pest management adoption among smallholder farmers in the Zinzi and Shiomba irrigation schemes, following the invasion of the fall armyworm Spodoptera frugiperda, a pest of maize. Using focus group discussions, farmer surveys, field observations, and laboratory assays, the study assessed farmers' knowledge, pest management practices, pesticide use, and risks associated with Bt maize resistance. Results showed strong reliance on chemical control, widespread unsafe pesticide handling, limited use of personal protective equipment, and poor understanding of Bt refuge requirements. Although farmers readily identified larval stages of the pest, early detection was constrained by poor recognition of eggs and pupae. No evidence of resistance to Bt maize was detected. The study highlights urgent needs for improved farmer education, safer pesticide use, and strengthened IPM implementation to enhance sustainability and food security. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations. Well done.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Ms. Lorraine Shuttleworth, who has complied with the requirements for the degree of Philosophy Doctor with a thesis entitled Integrating Morphometric, Biochemical and Physiological Indicators to Assess the Condition of Lactating Southern Right Whales and Implications for Calf Growth, prepared under the supervision of Professor Els Vermeulen and myself as co-supervisor. In his thesis, the candidate employed a multidisciplinary approach to investigate reproductive investment strategies in the southern African population of southern right whales. By combining UAV-based morphometrics, stable isotope analysis, and endocrine profiles from blubber biopsy samples, the thesis provides an in-depth assessment of the energetic regulation of lactating females and the consequences for calf growth and development. The candidate has demonstrated that maternal reserves are carefully managed to balance investments in offspring with the maintenance of individual survival. The approaches developed in this thesis offer a powerful framework for linking individual energetics to demographic patterns, providing insights essential for interpreting recent population changes and informing future conservation and monitoring of this sentinel species. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, I introduce to you Pumlani Nzuza, who has complied with the requirements of the degree Philosophy Doctor, awarded jointly with the University of Ghent, with a thesis titled Detection of Coniferous Damage in Eucalyptus Plantations in South Africa using Unmanned Aerial Vehicle and Satellite Remote Sensing, prepared under the supervision of Professor Wouter Maas of the University of Ghent and with Dr. Michelle Schroeder and myself as co-supervisors. In this thesis, the candidate advanced the application of unmanned aerial vehicle and satellite remote sensing for detecting pest-related forest disturbances in eucalyptus plantations, while addressing the critical challenge of weak model validation. A systematic review revealed a clear shift towards machine learning and deep learning approaches, yet exposed the persistent reliance on single dataset splits that undermines model generalizability. Controlled experiments confirmed that insect feeding and artificial defoliation produce comparable spectral responses. At the stand level, defoliation classification achieved 92% accuracy, though the results indicated a risk of site-specific overfitting. To mitigate this, the study leveraged Sentinel-2 imagery with a leave one out validation strategy across 7,933 observations, yielding consistent high accuracy between 89 and 92%, in distinguishing disturbed from healthy stands and offering a more robust and scalable monitoring framework. Collectively, these contributions support timely pest intervention, advance sustainable forestry practices, and strengthen ecosystem resilience, particularly where conventional monitoring methods remain inadequate. Mr. Vice Principal, I request you to confer the degree on the candidate.
I hereby confer the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all its associated rights and privileges on the candidate. Congratulations.
Mr. Vice Principal, the following candidates have complied with all the requirements for the degree Master of Science, specializing in entomology. Nigel Kombora with distinction. Aviwe Simandla. Marjorie Tomut with distinction. Arlen Viljoen. Specializing in zoology, Kayla Denbey. Antonia Imers. Leah Smith with distinction. Sharoma Suranarayan with distinction. Nomizodwa Luvimbi. Ndlama Mashava. Samara Singh. Mr. Vice Principal, the following candidates have complied with all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science Honours. In Entomology, Ross Anderson. Hendrik Badenhorst. Hendrik also receives the Entomological Society of Southern Africa Prize for the best student for the degree BSc Honours in Entomology. Nika Duplessis. Dikaledi Mosiane. In Wildlife Management, Lucia Castro Gamido with distinction. Celeste Marie Enkelstrom. Celius van der Merwe. In Zoology, Erin Brooke with distinction. Kina Dressels. Sky Glenville. Devon Holden with distinction. Megan Holland with distinction. Megan also receives the Zoological Society of Southern Africa Prize for the best student in the degree BSc Honours Zoology. Megan Jones with distinction. Devon Kerr with distinction. Maria Reynolds. Jarika Stapelberg with distinction. Patrick Towell with distinction. Anje van der Spoel. Jessica Young with distinction. Mr. Vice Principal, the following candidates have complied with all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Ecology. Kayla Kruger. Tegan Mullman with distinction. Shante Nell with distinction. Shante also receives the Makrita Mess Memorial Prize for a female plant science student with the best average of at least 70% for 3 third-year modules in plant science. Also, the Zoological Society of Southern African Prize for the best student in zoology at 300 level. The prize is also shared. Dominique Torp. In entomology, Graham de Kock. In human physiology, Matthew Abel. Lauren Blaine. Tulisiwe Boso. Gert Botha. Matthew Bourbon. Boitumelo Kosa. Lesejo Tekawane. Tefezile Dlamini. Shante Duplier. Nico Fana with distinction. Olivia Gatici. Luvo Haya. Bonolo Schlatzweo. Frankie Hofmeyer. Roposatso Hova. Shana Inglis. Bianca Lori. Mamoraka Kakana. Dean Kassop. Tulejanyo Kotwane. Donnelly Kirkpatrick. Rowan Kraus. Musikushle Kubeka. Letlo Khonolo Lachodi. Sumaya Limbada. Lorato Mambalane. Talisa Mahabir. Ntombi Kaise Manzini. Jaden Maposa. Lutando Masanabo with distinction. Siposetu Mashanyane. Relobolisle Mateba. Lisa Kanya Mabolongotsi. Kanitsa Mabao. Mila Modwa. Maxine Meadows. Amalokeng Malo. Shalinda Mini. Karabo Mukubuza. Kosiyama Moningoana. Mampo Mokobane. Takalani Mokena. Lehomo Molele. Motselesi Molelekwa. Rafil Huwa Mashlapuli with distinction. Nakisani Mashluhava. Nikita Naika. Abuakwe Ntrube. Zifalele Ndaba. Amakhashati Amashlahle Ndlovo. Asanda Ngobesi. Lwazi Ngwenya. Juan Nolt. Natalie Olver. Jacques Oosthuizen. Hendrik Peters. Shannon Popovich. Emma Pretorius. Litaletlo Kwanlukhule. Ilham Rage. Sahil Ramkisun. Lene Richter. Letabo Setosa. Victoria Tennant. Nsekiseng Tutsetsi. Katharina van der Merwe. Danica van Jaarsveld. Melry van Skoor. Elika Visa. Ashley Williams with distinction. Mandisa Zita. In human physiology, genetics, and psychology, Samia Abu. Fatima Bakaria. Mehal Balu Bika. Danielle Beere. Rista Bangwandin. Nkotasi Bila. Hannah Boardman with distinction. Salman Boda. Tyra Bolton. Mikatla Buon. Gebrand Boert with distinction. Zelia Boshoff. Dion Botha. Johan Botha. Mia Botha. Jessica Brindle with distinction. Tahira Bass. Ibrahim Kassim. Yuvesni Chetty. Kilan Chunsami. Promise Chuku. Shane Kutson. Megan Kutsa with distinction. Nicole Cox. Lenotma Dabula. Bhavika Daya. Daniela Dafaria. Milana de Jager with distinction. Lisa de Klerk. Nueza de Olivier. Angelica Deal Smith with distinction. Sifokazi Dei. Offensa Dlamini. Kanyesile Dingisawayo. Naledi Desenyama. Mahika Dalwood. Megan Dubison. René Dutoy. Nochantiambo Dubisico. Tato Dekker. Jacqueline Emmanuel. Alison Fairfax. Daniela Filmato. Heike Fourie. Anenzika Fuka. Clarice Gerber with distinction. Anna Glutch with distinction. Tulsi Gopal with distinction. Lavanya Govender. Taylor Grancelli. Inga Hrabler. Senamila Kumbi. Anasipo Guanya. Natasha Hajimetrio. Susanna Hambadzuzman. Megan Hassenkamp. Carla Heymans. Danae Hannibal. Kaylee Hughes. Zara Ismail. Rachel Jacobs with distinction. Zandra Jansen. Danielle Junk. Olerato Gotle. Jennifer Klein. Andrea Kuchelenberg. Marilyn Kodzemenai. Bailey Kufferberg. Riotmetse Laka. Hannah Lance with distinction. Rankotsana Lachodi. Latang Lechachoti. Shival Lupu. Lesedi Machane. Tateyone Makwatse. Josh Malherba. Nolatondo Manana. Jamagelo Mapiri. Filia Mashabela. Letabo Michele. Ntando Mashoba. Bongiwe Mandata. Keenan McLeod with distinction. Aicha Mengochi with distinction. Maxine Mayer. Jocelyn Mills. Maleka Mitio. Eslikitani Mambalekelele. Inkabele. Kalabele. Samukalisiwe Munguni. Nabushle Minisi. Khabi Moloto. Kamakelo Monakpula. Isabella Moran. Posesive Mota. Kalaisa Mudali. Alilali Malautsi. Haley Naidu. Sinetemba Ngobise, with distinction. Koketso Nakimedeng. Ntando Nkosi. Chapang Nkosi. Mishla Ntlotli. Shamta Patel. Vanessa Patre. Hannah Pierce. Moriame Fadime. Zoe Phillips. Kira Pillay with distinction. Carly Poli. Tessa Pretorius. Tony Prevet, Monyadiwe Maseko Ramfisa, Caitlin Rangasamy, Lorato Rapu, Amy Rue, Heinrich Skulls, Shreya Sebastian, Aryan Susankar with distinction. Danielle Schaefer with distinction. Cara Shaw. Lindsay Shumba. Leseko Salanda. Arya Singh with distinction. Apologies, Johi Singh with distinction. Nia Singh. Kunjulwa Sitole. Isel Smith. Samantha Smith. Adriana Stone. Zane Stradham. Alyssa Subramaniam. Ala Tarifi. Precious Shabalala. Carmen van Merwe with distinction. Zandri van Heerden. Stian Vermeulen. Simone Vivier. Danica Foster. Minka Foster. Ksenia Wangra. Keith Washaya. Caitlin Lee Watts. Madison Weideman. Rolf Winterbach. In zoology, Cameron Capon. Kirsty Devenish. Liam Dutoit with distinction. Anya Eda. Paul Erasmus. Lara Frack. Renate Leroux. Swade Lessing. Zoe Meneses. Mkati Malomo. Asha Mudley. Liesel Neal. Danielle Neal. Danae Poole with distinction. Akhil Ramachandran. Akhil receives the Zoological Society of Southern Africa Prize for the best student in zoology at 300 level. The prize is shared. Ilani Sneyman. Yasin Sayed. Joel van Skalkwyk. Minette van Wyk. Henry Weber.
Ladies and gentlemen, could we give our graduates a big hand for their hard work and perseverance? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, could I ask our graduates to applaud their families, friends, and partners for the support over the many years? Thank you. We have now come to the end of today's proceedings. Before we close, I wish to invite all of you present for liquid refreshments afterwards in the marquee in front of this Rembrandt Hall. You are requested to please stand for the singing of the national anthem and to remain standing until the assembly has been dissolved and the academic procession has left the auditorium. The words of the national anthem will appear on the screens in front of you and the inside back cover of your program. I request you to please rise for the national anthem. By the power vested in me, I hereby dissolve this assembly of the University of Pretoria.
Nos Sure! The graduates have spoken. Let's give them what they want. Graduates! I'll go on and more the graduates. Sure! I'm not and take it, Sanamare. Not and take it, Sanamare. Not and take it, Sanamare. Uboya